Welcome to Lakers Talk with Gerald, episode 133. This is the final one of the Lakers actual season because the season is over. We played a hard game. We got down too much in the first half, got down by 29 points, and that was just too much to overcome, even though we played a valiant effort in the second half, playing a whole different lineup, playing small ball lineup, going away from everything that we were playing the first so many games. With Drummond, we did not start him, did not play him at all in this game. LeBron James, and we just played a lot of the game with small lineup in the second half, but it was just much too late. Phoenix Suns, give them credit because they were just balling out. Devin Booker hitting all these shots, and they're just going crazy. Anthony Davis tried to play. Nobody can say he's soft. Don't come out saying he's soft because he's giving it all he's got, playing through all these injuries. Tried to play again today. End up hurting his groin. He already had a grade 1 strain. He gave it a valiant effort. He showed guts. He showed, that he's not soft. So, man, this is not what we planned. This is not what we thought starting this season. We thought we had a great chance to win back-to-back. We thought we had retooled and got even better. We thought we had the best, team in the league. It turns out, we thought we had the deepest team in the league. Turns out that either A, we didn't have the deepest team in the league, and it also says that chemistry plays a big part in how a team goes. You could have the best team on paper 1 through 15, and it goes to show that you need more than just the best team on paper. You need good chemistry, and that goes a long way in how a team plays and the chemistry and how well they're going to do. So that played a big part in this year. Like I said, Pelinka went and got all these players, and we changed a whole lot of people from last year's championship team, which we had a great chemistry last year, and we changed that up. But we thought we got better. We went and got players on paper, and it looked like we were going to be better. But chemistry is a big thing, and it took a long time, and we never did get that chemistry. And then injuries played a big part in this season, with Anthony Davis getting injured, missing about 30 or so games during the season, and then LeBron James also getting injured, missing 25-plus games, and we just never got our chemistry back. Then we got Drummond, and then it just was never a good fit. We tried to ride that horse all the way up until today's game, and we just it was about time that we said, Drummond just don't fit. We got to change something up. It's not working against, at least in this series, against DeAndre Ayton and the Phoenix Suns. So we changed it up. Everybody, that's the season. I don't, of course, being a Lakers fan since I was 12 years old, of course, I'm not happy. It's sad to see. I really wanted to see a lot more out of the Lakers. I really wanted to see a lot more out of LeBron James and Anthony Davis. But, of course, you can't do nothing with injuries. It's a natural part of the game. That's not taking anything away from Phoenix. They're a great team. They're a really good team. This is not excuses. This is just showing the facts of what happened with us this year and what was our, downfall. It was just never got that team chemistry with injuries and everything going with that. And everybody but give a round of applause to the Lakers. I don't want to see people on Twitter. I don't want to see all these analysts out there just dogging the Lakers, saying how horrible they are. We gave a great effort. It wasn't what it was. Vogel and the rest of the team, we had so many players. It didn't come together, man. At the end of the day, that's what it is. We're out of this, but I want to clap for my Lakers. And next year, I don't know what we're gonna do. There's a lot of players that are contracts they're up, and we're gonna probably be a whole different team next year because there's a lot of guys like Dennis Schroeder. He's up on a new contract. He's seeking over more than $20-something million a year, and most likely the Lakers aren't trying to give him that. And he didn't. In my opinion, he played okay most of this season, and he played okay. He was kind of missing in some of those games in the playoffs, but he didn't prove himself to be that valuable of a player to warrant a major contract. So I feel the Lakers should probably let him go. Of course, LeBron James will be back. The Lakers will have hopefully an off season this time to try to heal and try to both come back 100%. Anthony Davis and LeBron James, and then we have a bunch of players. Kyle Kuzma, I believe, is under contract. KCP, I believe, is under contract. Schroeder is not. Montrezl Harrell, I believe he has a player option. I believe THT, I believe he might be able to, I believe it's more like a team option, or other teams can go after him. I believe it's a restricted free agent. That's what it is. Okay. So he can get, another team can offer him a high amount of money. So most likely it's a possible chance that he could be gone. Everybody is just it's going to be a totally different team, and I'm looking forward to seeing what we have next year. Hopefully we come back even stronger. I really do hope we can get a high energy, young, athletic center. That's something we were missing this year that we really didn't have, meaning like a tall center, at least 6'10" or higher, athletic, in his 20s, early 30s, that can get up there, kind of what we lost with Dwight Howard and our other center, so JaVale McGee. So unfortunately, we're going to have to get some of that stuff. We're going to have to shore up some of these things. We're going to have to, hopefully we can get another high caliber player in case we have injuries to like LeBron James or Anthony Davis. We're going to have another guy that can step in there and fill that role up. LeBron James, understand he played a lot of minutes in this game. He ended up scoring, I believe, somewhere around 27 points this game. And at the end of the day, he wasn't 100%. He was trying to be himself, but he did look old in this game, and that's what injuries and age will do to you. When he's not himself, he tried his hardest. He gave it. He tried to go to the rim a lot of times in this game. He was getting blocked a lot. He was getting, he wasn't getting many calls. He was missing a lot of shots, but he was making some. But he was giving a valiant effort. He gave it his all, in my opinion, because, like I said, he's not 100%. He's older, and he's trying to do it all, but he's not the 2008 LeBron James. So everybody, we saw what LeBron James did last year in the bubble. He had high energy when he was 100%. He was blocking shots. He was averaging over 10 rebounds a game in the playoffs last year, averaged over 27 points a game. I mean, you saw that he could still be what he is, and that was less than a year ago. So I really believe LeBron James, that high-level LeBron James player is still there, but he has to be 100%, and he's just going to have to take this whole offseason and hopefully can get back to where he was this season, and we just going to have to try to run it again next year and see how it goes, everybody. All right, let's the rest of the playoff picture. This is the way it looks. Still in the Western Conference, Phoenix Suns is now going to be facing the Denver Nuggets. I believe it's going to be starting off in Phoenix. Denver beat the Portland Trailblazers. So, I mean, personally, I'm hoping, I don't know, I'm thinking Denver gets through that one. And then you got the Clippers are still playing the Dallas Mavericks. Right now, the Clippers are down 3-2 with another game tomorrow. We'll see who gets through that. The winner of that is going to play the Utah Jazz. And then from there, whoever goes between Utah Jazz and the other one with Phoenix and Denver will then go on to the finals. In the other half, we got the Brooklyn Nets going to be facing the Milwaukee Bucks. Right there, that's probably the championship preview. It's usually the finals preview from the Eastern Conference, because on the other end, you got the 76ers and the Hawks, and Joel Embiid right now has a small meniscus tear in one of his knees. So most likely he won't be able to really play much, or he won't be 100%. And without them being 100%, I don't see them beating Milwaukee Bucks or the Brooklyn Nets. So I really see either the Brooklyn Nets or Milwaukee going to the finals. Most likely they're going to be favored. We'll see what the Clippers do. I mean, it's a toss-up in the West. I mean, I don't know if it'll be, honestly, it's a toss-up. It could be Utah. It could be Denver. It possibly could be Phoenix. I don't know. But at the end of the day, I believe the Brooklyn Nets will be heavily favored to win it all. And we're going to see, everybody. Don't have a whole lot more to say. Lakers lost 113-100. Anthony Davis re-injured or restrained, or whatever it may be with that groin injury, so he didn't play but the first few minutes of the first quarter. LeBron James ended up with 29 points, 9 rebounds, 7 assists. He was 11 out of 29, 3 out of 10 field goals. The next closest player was Schroeder at 20 points, 6 out of 14, two out of 6. In this game, I do give it to Schroeder because he was playing hard. He was playing defensively. He was, for the most part, he was hustling, getting some steals and getting deflection and things like that. Another player, Caldwell Pope played 39 minutes. He had 19 points, 7 out of 11 field goals, 3 out of 6 3-pointers. Played a big part in this game for us coming back. We came all the way back from 29 down, got it all the way down to about 11. I don't think we got any closer than that because every time we tried to get closer, we would miss crucial shots or layups. And then Phoenix would come down and Booker would just hit a dagger on us. I mean, he couldn't miss the whole game. We couldn't do much with him. And a few other players they were just knocking down their shots, and we couldn't do nothing when they're knocking down 51% from their 3-point range in the game. 18 from 35 is what Phoenix was in this game. We were 10 out of 35, 28%. So you can't win a game when that's happening. We're just gonna have to regroup. Wesley Matthews came off the bench, gave us a spark with 12 points, 4 out of 12 field goals, 2 out of 6 from 3-point range. Talon Horton-Tucker, I was impressed with him. He came in, gave us a spark also. I think he actually was a big part of that comeback also. Played 19 minutes, had 12 points, 6 out of 9 field goals. And that's pretty much was it. We did play Montrezl Harrell in the first half, played 8 minutes. He did not play in the second half at all. Once again, guys, we talked about it. Drummond did not play at all in this game after starting every game that he had played with, that he had been on our team. So that probably is a big sign right there. I don't know. Are we going to sign him again? Personally, I don't know. I mean, he's not a game changer. He's going to demand a lot of money, and I don't know if that's something we should be paying him. So we will see. I'm not the one to make these type of decisions, but Pelinka and the rest of the team is going to have to come together. I don't know if the coach, Frank Vogel, he did a good job with us in the bubble. He did a decent job. I mean, it was hard. I don't know if he did a great job trying to, juggle the lineups, especially with in figuring out how to go at Phoenix. It's something we're just going to have to regroup. It's going to be probably way different next year. I don't know. I would like to see him stay because I don't want to see a quick change out. It's going to be, just any coach coming in. I don't know. I feel like we should keep him. But once again, we're going to see everybody. I don't know, man. Lakers lost. Like I said, how y'all feel out there? I know I don't feel great, but it is what it is. It looked like we had a chance to win this series. At one point, we were up 2-1. And up until Anthony Davis getting hurt, and that just did it. That just took us over the edge right there. We couldn't muster up what it took. The biggest part is our 3-point shooting. As a team, before this game today, we were shooting everyone but LeBron James, with the exception of LeBron James and Marc Gasol, was shooting about 20% from 3-point range, and that's not going to get it done. That's never going to get it done. And that's really what played a part. We did not shoot well at all in this series. Phoenix Suns was packing the paint the whole time, the whole series, because they know that we are a big team, and so our bread and butter is driving to the paint and scoring in the paint and then kicking it out. And they did that, and then they just dared our shooters to shoot it, and we didn't do a good job of that, and we lost. So that's what it is, everybody. All right, everybody, that's gonna do it. Lakers Talk with Gerald, episode 133. Lakers season is over. We're going to have to wait till next season. Hope we can do it. It is what it is. And, always a Laker. Going to stay a Laker. Going to ride with my Lakers. And we're going to be ready for next season. LeBron James got us a championship. Do not hate on him. Most teams go tons of years without getting one championship. He came in and got the Lakers a championship. Got us 17, tied us with the Boston Celtics. Even if LeBron James don't get us another championship, he did what he needed to do to be one of the Lakers' all-time players. And he's going to forever, that team last year is going to forever be remembered. Every one of the team members from last year, Dwight Howard, JaVale McGee, Danny Green, man, everybody, because that was a special team last year. Rajon Rondo, such a special team, and we should forever remember that team as one of the best Laker teams up there, because they gave us a lot of great memories last year. Camaraderie was off the chain, just championship. We haven't had one in a long time after not making the playoffs in 6 years. So they gave us everything that we needed after so many years. Like I said, other teams can go their whole time ever not even making it to the finals, and the Lakers, LeBron comes in and gets the championship within the first 3 years. The Clippers never even made it to the conference finals, let alone winning the championship. All these other teams, Portland, it's been forever. So we really need to be thankful. We need to be thankful for what we have in the Lakers and LeBron James and Anthony Davis and our team. So with that being said, everybody, don't cry yourselves to sleep. Make sure that you appreciate what we got. And that's going to do it. 133, Lakers Talk with Gerald. I am out.